house. We really want to find a house on day one if we can. We would love to find a forge house. It's a two-story house with a forge already in it, and that's kind of what we're doing. We're just moving around. We don't want to make too much of a scene. We don't, because we don't have any weapons. This is all we've seen, and these are very big maps. These are really big maps, and so I'm gonna try to stay up here on the high ground and look. Oh, now how lucky is that? I don't know if that's a forge house or not. I don't think it might. Okay, Pop. This is a game called 7 Days to Die. Start off. There's we have it's like a basic survival. We got these small little quests over here, and pretty much the beginning quests are just to pretty much show you how to, utilize the game, how the game actually works, how you use the menus and stuff. So right now they're wanting us to gather plant fiber, gather wood, and gather small stone, so we can craft a stone axe. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. Click continue, and we're gonna start the game. So mainly, you're gonna collect this plant fiber. And it's pretty much just these blades of grass and stuff, no biggie. Let's see, that's cotton. We can pick up cotton. And these little green bushes here, you actually gather wood from those. You don't have to beat up a tree. And there's stone. So we're able to grab most everything. We need 4 more pieces of stone according to this up here. And what we've gathered so far is here in our inventory. Now we've started off, we've just magically spawned in this area. But anyways, we started off with a bottle of water, can of chili, 1 bandage, 1 torch, and a land claim block. Land claim block is more for PvP. That's, players versus player. You can put in a land claim block, and that will prevent players from building within the area of that block to an extent. Gather all this stuff up here. So let's kind of venture around. We're going to try to stay away from zombies as much as possible. As long as we stay away from zombies, we're going to, we'll be all right. The main thing we got to worry about is stumbling onto a bear. And we probably don't have that problem today. Usually day one, you don't stumble onto a bear. Now, dog on another thing, that would be the only other problem we would have. We should be able to get away from zombies. And, so, like I said, as long as we don't run into a bear or dog, we should be good. All right, this is chrysanthemum. We need to gather that because we can make a tea out of that once we get our campfire and our cooking pot and all that. That's snowberries. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of those real quick. Snowberries can easily be mistaken for blueberries, but are only borderline edible. So we're just not even gonna mess with those. We just don't need that kind of bad luck already. So we're just gonna get rid of snowberries for now. All right, so now we've got enough to make our stone axe. Let's kind of make sure we're okay here. Look around, keep an eye on everything. And we're gonna come up here and we're gonna say axe. Let's go ahead and click on axe, and it takes 5 stone, 2 plant fiber, and 2 pieces of wood. Well, we have that. It tells us what we have out here, so we can make one. And we can exactly make one because we only have 5 stone right now. We're gonna fix that once this thing crafts. So we've clicked craft, and let's go ahead and make that favorites as well. We're going to put that down on our tool belt, and if you notice, it's a level 1. It is a level 1 stone axe, and it has this bar down here under it. This bar tells you the health of it. As you use it, that bar will whittle down. What did we drop here? Snowberries. Okay, cool. So as soon as we find some stone to beat up on, now, we just got these small stones here, but as you go through the map, you'll find larger stones, and we can beat on them for a while and harvest a lot more stone. Typically not too much right now. We just need enough to kind of get by on, because these axes, they wear out so quickly and they don't really harvest that much stone, so it's not really worth our time to sit here and beat on one of these rocks. All right, that's a little trash heap. So we're getting paper, and we're getting iron arrowhead. We can use this lighter paper. Pretty much make shotgun shells. Drawing a blank on what else you can make with it, and of course the arrowheads you make arrows out of. But see, we're whittling this rock down, this stone. If you look over in the lower right hand corner, we're getting stone and iron, raw iron. We can take the raw iron and we can scrap it. think we can go ahead and scrap. Yeah, we can scrap it right now, and it's going to give us 30 pieces of iron, scrap iron, that we can do a few things with. But you really get better yield out of the raw iron if you wait until you find or make a forge to melt that iron down, and then you can make tools and stuff with that iron. So there's a lot to do. And as far as this mining here, as far as gathering these resources, probably this first day, I'll go ahead and kind of, give you an idea of what we have to do. But if you're interested in watching any more videos, as I make these videos, I'll speed this portion of it up. So when I'm harvesting stuff, or I may not even put it on camera, I'll just say, because I'm going to run these videos for about 20 to 30 minutes, somewhere in that little bracket, because due to editing and rendering the video, getting it ready for YouTube, it's going to take me a little more time. It'll be, as the video's longer, it takes longer. So yeah, we'll try to keep these down so it'll be a little less work. But there'll be a few videos, and I figure, give you an idea how the game goes. The game, we've got 7 days. Right now, day 1, we are looking to gather up enough resources and find a house. We really want to find a house on day 1 if we can. We would love to find a forge house. It's a 2-story house with a forge already in it, and that's kind of what we're doing. We're just moving around. We don't want to make too much of a scene. We don't, because we don't have any weapons. This is all we've seen, and these are very big maps. These are really big maps. And so I'm going to try to stay up here on the high ground and look. Oh, now how lucky is that? I don't know if that's a forge house or not. I don't think it might be. I think it's too long to be a forge house. Okay, so we're definitely going to go down it. No, that's not that is so weird. Yeah, that's definitely not a forge house. But we're definitely going to go down and check it out. Hopefully we can. Typically, you can see that trail right through there. Typically, if there's one house, there could very easily be another house on it. So let's see what's going on here. So we've already got something to do. Let's whittle this rock down till our axe breaks, and it will here pretty quick. All right, it's done. So we can repair it, or we can scrap it. It being I pretty much just scrap them and build another one. So we're gonna craft another one. Let's craft. So we got 3 building here. Let's get this one done. So it's a level 2. Now they won't continue to jump up one increment at a time. As your crafting skills get better, we'll be able to jump up quite a bit. But once they get it, they max out at 600. So once you get up 300 or 400, it'll take a while for them to update. You might be stuck on 350 for quite a while. You might have to. I'd have to do the math on it to see how often they jump up. But again, it depends on what your skill levels are at too. So we'll work on that. Let's see what the other ones went to. So yeah, we went from a 1 to a 2 to a 4 to a 6. So yeah, it's going to be a lot better as we go. But what we really need to do is we need to be looking for right now. All right. I'll tell you about arrows here in a minute, but this is goldenrod. Again, we need to collect this because we can make a tea out of it as well. We do need cotton. We do need a lot of stuff that I'm passing up right now. It's very easy to miss stuff when you're trying to do a video and do, commentation as well. So, well, we'll see. We'll see how well I do. So we're just gathering some raw essentials. Let's see, we just gathered, we got 2 eggs and we got some feathers. We have 50 feathers now, so we're getting there. Let's go ahead and start making some arrows. Oops, it's right here at the top. We're gonna make some arrows. We can make all 50 of them, that's good. I hear a zombie. There's a deer. Now what we want to do, if I can get away with it, I'd like to go investigate this house, but I'd like to make somewhere in the neighborhoods of 200 arrows before I make my my bow, because, and well, too, we need to do this. I forgot about this quest already. I'm bad habit of not looking up here. It wants us to make plant fiber clothing. So what we need to do is gather up enough plant fiber. It looks like we have enough plant fiber. We need to make these plant fiber clothes real quick. Plant fiber gloves, hood, pants. And I hear that zombie. Okay, and we're crafting arrows, so we really can't. Give me just a second. I'm trying to figure out where that zombie's at. I've seen that deer is moving along. I bet I spooked him. We're going to ease back this way. Oh, there he is right there. There's a zombie. Let's ease on back this way. Empty bird nest. We're going to continue to just kind of explore the map a little bit in this area, especially around this house. We don't want to get too close to the house because the house does typically have zombies around them. All the houses, most of the buildings. You know, they're POIs, point of interest, and you know that's obviously going to draw players to it. So we definitely want to have some opposition there, make the game interesting. We're getting there. So let's see. We need to make. Wear. That's good. So we still need to make shoes, craft, and we still need to make a shirt. Is it crafting? No, shirt. Craft. Body. Of course, this is what we look like. Come on, shirt. Alright. Of course, that's completed that little task now. And we still got zombies around. Hear them growling in the background. We're just going to look for our main thing we're looking for right now is bird's nest. And we should be in a good area for bird's nest. I can't believe we're not seeing as many. I think there was I think there's a biome over there that's a little more plentiful. So. Of course, we need feathers, so it's going to give us eggs. Typically, we want eggs. There's some more. More feathers. The stumps, we have 70 arrows. Oops. 30 more arrows. We'll just look around, and you know we know where this house is at, so we need to be checking on water as well. We need to see if we can find some water. There's a zombie right there, so we're gonna go around the long way here if we can. Something I haven't mentioned is over in the lower left-hand corner. There's two bars in there, a blue bar and a red bar. The blue bar is your stamina. You know, if I swing this axe for a while on a rock, eventually I'm gonna have to catch my breath. I'm gonna run out of oomph. Well, if you do run out of oomph, if you run out of stamina, you're not going to be able to run. I mean, you're going to be walking at a very, very slow pace, and it's going to make getting away from zombies pretty difficult. If a dog comes around, you're going to have to figure out how to kill it pretty quick. Bear, it's just not, yeah, it just sucks. But, you know, it's part of the game. So, we found a house, but I'm not seeing any water nearby. I was really hoping there'd be a lake down here in the bottom of this. Get rid of all these. Have any more feathers? We got 43 more feathers. We need more stone. Slide back up here. Come on. What do we need? So we have stone. Sweet, we need more wood. So, let's see if we can find some of that easy stuff to get. Thinking I'm hearing zombies, so I'm being a little quiet here. Bag of trash, duct tape, wood. Duct tape's going to be good. Hopefully we find, you can build a lot of stuff in this game. And just for example, you can build a crossbow, but until you find the book on how to build it, how to make it, you can't. So, but you need to know the materials. There's a zombie up on the hill. Long story of it, you have to find these books, and there's bookstores in town, and you raid these bookstores, and of course you do find them at random. I found books out in a trash bag in the middle of the woods, pretty much the woods I'm in right now. So sometimes it's a gamble. I've been past the second Horde Night. I don't know if I explained the Horde Night or not yet. I don't think I have. Every 7 days there's a Horde Night. These zombies will find you. You will be hunted. There's no hiding from them. Your best option is, especially early game, is to go out and fight them. But find a way to just, stay up, stay away from them. Hopefully we'll have. I take that back. The first Horde Night, you can stay inside and you can do your thing, and as long as you've done your base somewhat decent, you should survive. You're going to have some repairs to do, but if you can get some spikes around it, the spikes are going to go ahead and kill off the zombies you're going to get. I do believe they still throttle the zombies back on the first, especially on the first Horde Night. I'm not sure on the second, but it's every 7 days. But anyways, so yeah, I've played games that I haven't had the crossbow, could not make the crossbow on day 22. I think I found it on day 22, and I mean, it was just, I was in awe. Okay, so let's look at our map. We can pull up our map, and there's a house. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying to figure out. We're just going to look around here. No more houses. Here's a trail. So let's look at this trail right across the road from us. Got a trail here, so hopefully there's another house. I should actually get off the trail. I'll find more birds' nests this way. Kind of use the trail as reference. That wasn't good. Trees are glitching a little bit. Gathering some wood here. Lead. We got lead fishing weights and a lead trophy. We can take those, we can scrap them, and that's probably what we're going to end up doing because they're taking up 2 places in our inventory. It's early game and there's a zombie. So we'll end up scrapping those when we figure out we don't have any more room because we really need to take something with us. Alright. Oops. Wrong button. Can't believe he doesn't see us. I think he does now. Spoke too soon. Gonna keep moving. Hopefully we can find a decent house. That's a deer. I hear another zombie. It could be the same one, but I think it's another zombie. There he is. He's a crawler. How many arrows do we have? We have 96 arrows. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make some more. All right, good. That's going to be good. Once those are done, we'll craft an arrow. I mean a bow, and we'll go from there. Let's scrap this guy. Let's put this number 6 on. Get rid of this guy pretty quick. Get away from him anyways. Move it along. There's another house or a shed or something. Check it out here in a minute. Looks like a small cabin, possibly. What are you doing on arrows? Alright, we're still crafting a few. So we're going to let them craft up, because for every one we craft up, the better our bow's going to be. There's a zombie right there. Did she see me? No, she didn't see me yet. I got a zombie right there. We're getting ready to craft a bow. Tell you what, I forgot to hit my timer, so I'm going to stop this video here, and we'll pick it up here in just you'll see me in the next video.